Welcome back, Friends and Scoundrels. I'm Bran, and this is Weird Cat Gaming. Anyways, let's not beat around the bush, and we failed. We failed you guys. For a number of reasons, a lot of them excuses, like videos disappearing and product disappearing, making a review about it pretty much pointless. So yeah, the main ones, we had a couple videos just not work out at all. But that's okay now. We're on a good track. We're burning and ready to go. The other major thing is shortly after we did the last desk tour video, we decided to buy a house, and that took up a lot of time. So between technical issues, and life happening, we weren't able to get on the track that we wanted to, but that's okay, because like I just said, we're on the right track now and moving. What else? We'll talk about things that are changing with the channel real quick first. First, we are getting away from the unboxing videos still. Definitely doing that. That's still an option if you people want it, but it relies on you. The link for Magic Mini Mystery Box will be down below. Also, we will do unboxings for some products. Like we've got some Kickstarters that are going to be coming soon, and we're going to try to live stream those so that can make a little bit different experience. So keep an eye out for those things. We're gonna do some test runs for some of that. So keep an eye out for those to help us out. Definitely doing Instagram, at least for the first couple, to kind of get used to it maybe. And then once we get the situation figured out, or the process figured out, because it's not a situation. Once we get the process figured out, we will get better about that. For now, it's mostly just going to be unboxing videos, because as you'll see, we're working on the actual gaming space, so we won't really be able to do that for a while. What else? Speaking of gaming, we are still going to do roleplay related games. It's gonna take a while because we got to get back into it, but definitely doing board games, maybe some Warhammer, I don't know. I'm going to be doing but board games, we've got 4 videos now. 3
4 3 okay.
3 videos for the board games, and we've got another a crafting video ready. Like, they're pretty much, well, 3 of them are done. 2 of them are done. We just recorded one a little bit ago and ready to go. Just got to do this first, and then crafting video. So we've got a little bit of a backlog to go out, so that way we don't have any issues, or reduce the possibility of issues at least. Let's see here. But yeah, doing some crafting videos. That includes painting minis. Our heavier crafting stuff is going to be down the road. Need to really trim the fat off my schedule and be in a better place to be able to do that. Then maybe some more Hammer. I don't know. We'll see. At the very least, painting those minis. And their dungeon crawler style games. Trying to think what else. I think that's it for now, right? So anyways, let's go take a look around and see what we got going on here. Alright, so we're gonna start out here kind of in the hall. This place has tons of storage capacity in a way. But this is my closet for holding crafting supply trash. It's my trash closet. But as you can see here, we got a few different totes that hold, like, this one's got this packaging type material. Got some smaller ones here for holding larger things, or like this one's wood bits. But all I really did was I just got some of this wire shelving and the brackets for that, for just to have it in here. This also doubles as my tools closet until we get things better figured out. So that's what these little drawers are here. Home improvement type things. But yeah, so hopefully someday we actually get to put some of that to use. Back inside, shall we? And I guess we'll just start over here. So I guess we'll come this way, then back a little bit. Up top here is kind of large project storage area, just general storage for now, as you can tell by all the crap up here. So we got painted minis. This are mine and the kids' Warhammer armies, or what's painted of them so far. I've got Blackstone Fortress and Cursed City stuff going back there. Blackstone Fortress the priority because its rule set is a lot more honed in and easier to run from what I hear. And then this is ultimately going to be like terrain and large project storage area as I'm working on things. There's one buried in the back there, again, just general storage. That is done and in its box. You can see that here real quick. So we'll go over here. So I've got some terrain crate, scatter terrain. These are a couple of different things to do for Warhammer. This is storage for all my little fiddly bits. What do we got? Just like some vegetation pieces and greebly stuff and whatever other ways that I organized it. Trees to make into trees. Some other stuff down there. Some done trees. It's all a bit of a mess right now. We really got to get the game room together. Flip over here. So then, top shelf is all the Blackstone Fortress, and this is a mini side. Top shelf is all Blackstone Fortress and Cursed City minis that need to be painted still. Then I've got just almost all fantasy stuff for things that I'm working on. You can see I've got them labeled, things I'm working on putting together a D&D campaign, so that way when we're ready to go, we can do that. And I've got, looking down into categories, campaign related stuff. High priority means it may make it into the campaign or for other stuff that I use frequently. Low priority is just stuff that needs to be done because they're be used frequently, but not as frequently as I expect. And I've got at will, so that's just kind of fun projects to do, diorama stuff, display pieces, whatever. That's just stuff for me. And then big stuff, so giants, dragons, other large creatures, stuff that needs to be sorted. Got some other side projects here. At will is as I need them. So like villains or whatever. For fun is the diorama and display pieces. Got large miniatures, like almost the whole box, horror stuff. Not worried about that just yet, but when we start doing, hopefully I'll have that stuff done for when we start doing videos for the horror channel. What do we got? Just some more stuff. This is stuff that I'm working on that I don't intend to keep. It's for me to paint up or just sell, either way, on eBay. or whatever other method that may be in the future. And I've got those and the for fun stuff in brown paper bags. That way I can't see what I'm grabbing. I just either grab from the top or dig around a little bit, whatever, because it removes that kind of choice block that we get sometimes. What do I want to work on? If I'm blind bag grabbing it, it removes that option for me, and then I can just open it, see what it is, and start making decisions on what to do from there. So, fun little tip for y'all. Didn't know you were going to get educated. I guess we go through the drawers. Well, start here on the top. Yes, foam board. I want to put another one of those wire racks in here, maybe, or I might just shelve it out all the way. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do yet, because things keep changing in my brain. And just kind of general collection of stuff. Same with down here, this bucket is kind of my pre-sort for the closet. Yeah. So, into the drawers. This is kind of basing related materials. Got some hardboard in here. Got this plastic sheeting stuff that I managed to nab from a place that I used to work. And interestingly enough, I recently discovered that it's essentially the styroboard, whatever it's called. But the plastic cement works for it, and it melts and holds it together. Sprues, for reasons I haven't figured out yet. They're good for crafting, especially if you're doing some dilapidated stuff or old worn stuff. You can also break it down and make sprue goo. I apologize for the noise. The drawers need stuffed. Oh, it's not mixed clumps. That's more rocks. Those would have been handy the other day when I was doing my bricks. Got a couple tins of bricks here. Kind of pre-done. So that way, one of those free time kind of things. I want to work on something, but I don't know what. This is kind of also an overflow drawer, much the same as this mess in here. Just got a bunch of different stuff that doesn't fit in the containers that they're in already. There those are. Got a whole bunch of super glue. It's probably going to go bad before I actually get a chance to use it, because these came in 2-packs of like 2 packs at Home Depot, and they clearance down to like $3. Got a bunch of extra paint colors. Some of them are colors that I use a lot, and I know that over time they modify or it changes a little bit, so that's that. These I get a whole bunch. I have quite a few of because Reaper gives them out for free for Breast Cancer Awareness Month when you order a certain amount. Got a whole bunch of Mod Podge, tea leaves, and whatever. Start of the actual workspace. I'm actually going to bring these dressers out just a little bit more, I think, and then do a full cover on them, on it, whatever. Hopefully one day for like a 3D printer or that thing that cuts foam that sits on the table. Proxon, that's what it is, Proxon cutter. And that's what these drawers are going to end up being. A lot of them are, well, some of them are empty now. But this is kind of heat related stuff. Hot glue gun, hot gun. Some also like adhesive type stuff. Some things just got randomly thrown in there too. This is a mess also. A lot of my stuff is a mess, I'm sorry. Kinda, not really. But this is just craft paints for the large projects. I use that for terrain mostly. And then my rags for painting. Got my wet palette stuff. Some parchment paper, baking paper, if you will. Leave this one. Oh, that's become scrap foam for the time being. I've shoved all the kids' stuff in this drawer just to kind of keep it out of the way until I get their stuff done. And then this is more controlled area for all the stuff that was down in this other drawer to my side. Some lichen, some foliage, some clump stuff, some aquarium pebbles, sand, snow. Have to be careful with that. It's almost as bad as glitter sometimes. Different types of beads in here, and then I've got these that I've moved into, or I'm moving stuff into. They're nice little containers. Create some consistency. Here I've got, this is a project that I'm working on, kind of building some Skitari Vanguards, maybe do some modifications in there. Gone back and forth and around a few times on what I'm doing there, but that's what that is. Just this box doesn't fit anywhere other than here, so that's why it's there. Let's start up here. Wife stuff. We tried recording this office tour once already. Found my drill bits. And right after we did that, I found this desk on Facebook for like $100 or something like that. 200. No, it was like $100. So I couldn't resist the chance to get it because I wanted to go to this setup anyways. As a result, my wife's desk got kicked out for now until we get the other area done and I get her space. So I now have storage for my notebooks. I say that as if you got to see what it was before. I've got airbrush stuff in here. Fits pretty nice. Respirator, safety first and all that jazz. This is just kind of a general storage collection area for now until I figure out what I want to do with it. That might take a while, but this is on here. It'll probably be something similar, tools and such. Getting ready to run some D&D here in a couple months. Just a one shot at the library for the board game day, so that'll be fun. And then down here, cosplay for my son, and we've got some random bits that I bought. Used medicine bottles. I drilled some holes in them and put some toothpicks in them, so that way they can hold for sub-assembly kind of stuff or things that it's difficult to put on the normal cap. This is current project's workstation. It's actually a little bit bare right now for some reason, which isn't bad. I normally have it almost full and find myself overwhelmed trying to figure out what to work on. These are current project, I forgot to talk about those ones. These are my next set of things that I'm going to paint to put up on eBay because making money is a priority right now. Lord Relictor. Up on this shelf up here, there's a couple giants. I forgot to point them out earlier. Those are going to be on eBay. There's a fire giant and a frost giant. Cups, because cups are handy. That was out in the garage. Water bottle, who cares? Pen. It's got these weird little shelves here, so they just kind of hold random stuff. Kind of things that I use frequently, but don't know where else to put them, because I don't have enough places to put things as it is. Current project stuff. Or not current necessarily, but upcoming projects or things that I'm small things to just work on, like all the Cursed City stuff up here, all the little animal bits, video series we were gonna try to do. I don't know if we'll come back to that. I'll probably just paint those up and sell them. These I'll probably paint up and sell, but I'm going to try to do that locally because those guys are fiddly. I might just use them too. Some more pieces from a Age of Sigmar starter set. Those are going to go up on eBay eventually. I think he is for sure, because we don't play this game, and some of these is just weird to use them in D&D in a way. He may be going up on eBay, I don't remember. This over here is stuff that I'm working on that I'm going to keep. These are going to be broken, apparently. The jelly bits are going to be for a future video, something that we started a year ago. These guys also, it's just something fun that I'm going to keep. It's a current project, the reason why I bought those kits. The actual work area, so I've got a nice big fat screen right in my face because, you know, our parents told us that sitting too close to the TV would ruin our eyes, and I need to do that while I'm working on minis because you don't need your eyes for that. Laptop actually usually sits under here. It just, we're in the middle of doing a bunch of stuff right now, so it needs to be out. Yep. These guys are just chilling up here right now. I don't know what I'm going to do with those because we don't play War Machine anymore. But this is also current army that we're working on storage. Everything's primed up here, just needs painted. So I need to sit down with the kids and do that one of these days. Hey look, found your wagon. Not necessarily electronic storage, but like video storage. The camera goes here, the microphone normally sits up here. Our hard drives for holding everything, they don't have anywhere to sit right now because that room's not done. Paintbrush storage, at some point I'm going to build a rack that'll hold them like this, or at least most of them. I'll probably still use that a little bit. And then my actual paint storage, I'll get into this a little bit better at some point. And that'll change over time when I eventually build the new one. This is empty right now because it should hold tools over on the dresser. Glue, solvents, pretty straightforward. Oil paints for now. Ooh. That actually wouldn't be a bad idea. Maybe I'll move that stuff over here and put the oil paints up here when I build the thing for them. Sorry, having ideas at the moment. I've got these plastic cups that are in that cup holder. Cut them down, they're real nice for little batches of oil paints. For larger batches, I use these candle lids from like Yankee Candle or whatever brand you buy. All my oil paint stuff, empty drawer, a lot of things changed and moved around. Random tools, bunch of random junk up here. Got wet palette storage. So what else am I going to do with that space? Lens computer for doing editing. Jump back over here real quick because I forgot to do the drawers. So all my basing stuff went in here, or most all of it. The different flocks and stuff, the color stuffs for flowers, actual bases.
What's this?
Those are my homemade powders for pigment powders that I made out of oil pastels. Not oil pastels.
Water pastels.
A little bit more basing stuff, baking soda, some more frost. This stuff didn't fit in the other drawer. Now I've got some texture gel, some glazing gel, tufts. Some of that stuff I want to try to get up on the wall eventually, but we'll see. And then this is the bits area, bits drawer filing cabinet, whatever. Just some extra bits from my AdMech stuff. These are kind of cool. I found these at Hobby Lobby. They're like $10, maybe a little bit. I think they're like $8 to $10 in the model kit section, but they're about the right size for either adding to your army in an interesting way or for doing conversions. Some more random bits. This is kind of my pre-bits one. I just throw stuff in there and sort it out later. A couple baggies of stuff that need to be gone through. And then these come from Home Depot. Double-sided. Plenty of storage space. Not terribly expensive. Those are pretty good for holding bits right now. Beads and crystals. No, come on, somewhere. Down below, we don't need to focus on that too much, especially over here. But it is just storage of like large stuff, kinda. So this is frequently used tools. I need to get some other stuff in here so that way it stops sliding around all over the place and can be sorted better, but whatever. That's my problem, not yours. And printer, gonna add on to here maybe, I think. Do something down below so that way the printer be over here, maybe a little desk area too, I don't know. And then up against this wall, so this is where Lynn's desk used to be. But up against this wall, I'm going to do some Murphy desks for the kids, for them to be able to house their own stuff. Eventually, this drawer is going to come over here, or the set of drawers that the printer's on may come over here, so that way they can have their own paint storage area, since they share. But I'll have one for each for them to drop down and craft. So I guess we'll come back here. So, that is my workspace. I'm excited to finally get things going again. It's been a couple years coming now. And I hope you're excited too. Got some big changes coming. It's going to be fun. If it's not now, it will be eventually. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Thanks for putting up with me, even if you skipped to the end here for all the fun stuff. This is the part where I tell you, thanks for watching. Do the social media things. Our links are down below for Facebook and Instagram. I think that's all we use. Also on Odyssey, we'll probably just start the Odyssey channel from here. Ways to support or to help us out a little bit more. The link for the Magic Mini Mystery Box is down below. We get a kickback on that, so the more we do that, the more boxes we can get. eBay store is running. It is also linked down below. Right now it's pretty much just minis and other random stuff that we get to put up there for the time being. Or as they come, sometimes some books end up on there. There's a lot. I'm getting back into this. The horror channel, I've mentioned that a couple times. That's linked down below. Horror in the Hills. Okay, I think that's it. So, one more time, thank you for watching. And until next time, live to roll.